water-eroded ravine. Fringe-toed lizards. Cluster of puffballs. Whoosh. Food for scavengers. Ooh, look at that poor animal. Guleta hidden in the rocks. See? Pale crag martin. It's a beautiful bird. Oleander at the edge of Guleta. See? Cypress grove. Perengula daimia, a milkweed. White-crowned black white-hair on cypress roots. There's the bird. Prehistoric painting of Mafloon. See? We have talked about these earlier. Lizard tracks around heliotrope. Scorpion on the defensive. Roof of Tassili on the plateau. And guys, did you know that a sting from a scorpion can help you be protected from cancer? Maze of rock columns on the edge of the plateau. Sorry, guys. Eroded rock columns on the plateau roof. Viper hidden in the sand. See, this is called camouflage. Bar-tailed desert lark. Mafloon tracks and droppings. Plant grazed by Mafloon. Sand blown against rocks. Escaping Mafloon. Run for your life! And Admir Urk from the Tassili Plateau. See? Ripples disturb the surface of a Saharan sea or Urk with an hypnotic pattern of alternating crests and troughs. All sand formations are shaped and moved by the wind, but as the next few pages show, they vary greatly in size, shape, and mobility. Ripples like these, the smallest and fastest moving, are built up across the wind to a height of a few inches by the action of wind-driven grains bouncing along the surface of the earth. See? Small dunes like those shown on the left stand 5 to 10 feet high. They move more slowly than ripples, advancing 10 to 20 yards every year. The smallest type of dune is the crescent-shaped barchan top, which is formed by the action of a wind blowing constantly from one direction. A steep bottom is created when its seasonal wind from a new direction distorts the arms of a series of barchans to make one long sculptured ridge. These are small dunes. Ridges and mountains of sand ribbed and cratered by the wind create a moonscape effect in the center of a great erg, right? Massive features of this type, several hundred feet high, dominate everything else in the ergs. The ridges or the draws are laid out in great chains, generally at least a mile apart, where draw chains cross. The winds create mountains called roads These star-shaped formations are seen most effectively in isolation and from a height above in places where fully fledged draws are absent. See? And these are the draws. Heavily shrouded against a swirling sandstorm, Captain George Lyon, an explorer who crossed the Sahara in 1819, drives his camel on towards the town of Tajahiri, while slaves left behind to die plead for water. And this is George Lyon. Hugh Clapperton, a Brownie Scot, hunted with a North American Indian tribe and explored Labrador before journeying twice across the Sahara, where he met his death at the age of 39. Major Dixon Denham, as this portrait suggests, saw himself as a Byronic figure. He was the expedition's diarist and complemented his narrative of the journey with accomplished sketches. Denham sketched this tiny fennec fox, which he had managed to catch after a chase. Look at those ears. Like a polished medallion pinned to the desert floor, this lake near Gat offered a refreshing respite from the mountainous aridity. See? Henry Clark was the most scholarly and wide-ranging explorer of his time. He brought a classical education and a deep-rooted love of travel to his journals, but his lead-in prose did not appeal to the public, and a few read them.